What's up, everyone? It's your boy Jermaine, back with another video, back with another in real life video. So what do we got going on today? So I'm just gonna go for a little walk. We're gonna go down Columbus to Montgomery. We're gonna walk through the financial district. So that's what we got going on in today's video. So let's get this one started. Today is it's a stunning day. I have to say the city's not very busy today. It doesn't feel busy. It feels kind of quiet. Some traffic. Now I know sometimes I film videos early in the morning, but I'm filming this one at 10:15 on a Friday. Yes, let's cross. And then we'll go walk through the financial district. We got the Transamerica building here. What they say is it was before its time. I think that's kind of a cheesy cop-out. I think when they built it, it was a really, really cool building back then. It was probably really modern back then. And today, it's still is a really cool building. I mean, it's definitely not the newest building in the city, but I still think it's a cool building. Yes. It is a nice day. It is warm on this side of the street. And I'm dressed like a summertime boy today. Belly out, stomach out, let it all hang out. That's what I got going today. Okay. Cool. So, what is new in the city? What is new going on? Well, one thing I will point out, last weekend was Memorial Day, Memorial Weekend. And I've noticed everything has been busier since last weekend. Like, at least the places that I go, the bars and stuff like that, they've been a lot busier. They say that Memorial Day is the start of the summer, right? And it definitely feels like it is the start of the summer. But it's kind of insane. I saw in the forecast, I saw some rain in the forecast for next week. Maybe that'll change before next week comes around, but that's kind of crazy to see some rain in the forecast. I mean, I guess that'd be cool. We have the Transamerica pyramid here. I know the sun's like right there blocking it, but when I get right around the sun, we're good to go. Almost. There we go. Have to get it like behind the sun and then you can see it. It's not windy out today. Well, I think it's 5 mile per hour winds. When I say it's not windy, what I mean is it's not above like 10, right? Because if it's above 10 mile per hour winds, you'll definitely feel it. Yeah, a lot more tourists I've noticed. I've seen like these rented bikes. I see them everywhere now. Just places that I would normally go to that I wouldn't really, see people on bikes. Definitely see them on bikes now. So this is Montgomery. This is a Friday. Now I will say on Fridays, it seems like Fridays are days, Fridays and Mondays are days that people don't go to work as much. It's like a work from home day. East to West Bank. They couldn't figure out if they wanted to name it East or West, so they're like East or West. I think that has something to do with like Asia and America, I think. I remember this place here used to be a restaurant right before the pandemic. Man, a pretty poppin' restaurant too. And then right when the pandemic happened, this is a quiet alley that'll take you right into Chinatown. Right when the pandemic happened, it was one of those places that they closed down like a couple days after. You know, like they basically closed down the whole thing. They're like, yeah, we won't be able to make it. It was like a new business, so maybe they just knew that they were not gonna make it. Maybe they just knew that they would run out of money, you know? So they just like closed the place down. But I remember there was a popular restaurant pickup. And it was always busy, you know, at lunchtime. And that was one of those restaurants that, you know, they would serve like the downtown area. You know, you would just pick up orders and just take them, drop them off like in a building next door or 3-4 blocks away, like all like close orders. There was also a lot of like catering orders, like large like orders. And I really miss those because they were just really easy to do. Nowadays, that's like really rare that you have a lot of orders in the downtown area because no one's downtown anymore. Downtown is like a ghost town. I kind of want to go down California Street actually. Montgomery's dead, as you can see. There's nothing going on Montgomery Street. So I don't know if you guys heard about 350 California, but it's actually coming up here really, really soon. It's this round building on the right, on the left. But basically before the pandemic, it was valued at like 300 million and now it's valued at like 60. Kind of insane. Oh, that's a nice fancy car in front of that building. Looks like they redid the outside. When did they redo the outside of this building? They definitely made a wheelchair ramp there. Wheelchair accessible, but that's also great for people on bicycles too. And someone on a scooter, I guess. Oh, she also got the price of the parking. It was like $14 for 1 hour. $14 for 1 hour, dude. That's crazy. How much money would you have to make per hour to make it worth it? Like, if you made $50 an hour and you paid $14 an hour for parking, that would be like, what, making $38 an hour instead of the 50 because you have to pay the 36 an hour instead of the 50 because you have to pay the 14 for the parking. Crazy. Yeah, that's 350 California here. So pretty much what happened was the value of the building crashed because the vacancy was the occupancy rate is much higher than what it was before the pandemic. Before the pandemic, it was in the 90s, high 90s. Now it's below like 40% or something like that. So you can't, you can't really run a place like that, you know? Some bad numbers. Doing a little walk through the financial district. Haven't made a walking video on the street in a minute. I should go back to making them. The other day I was online and I was looking up, at like videos, and Action Kid, he's a in real life, streamer. I don't know if he streams that much anymore. I think now he just does uploads, because if you, I don't know, when you stream, you know, you have to have the internet, you have to have the, you know, you have to have like fast internet and all that. You also, when you stream, you have to sort of watch your back, because someone could be watching the stream and then go chase you, you know. So yeah, Action Kid now just makes a lot of videos, which are really cool, because videos are higher quality anyway than a stream. And also, you don't have to worry about the constant interruptions, and you don't, you know, with the chat, you know, also don't have to worry about people, you know, yeah, you just don't have to worry about, you know, reading the comments and all that. Yeah, you do miss out on the super chat money, because when you do a live stream, you definitely can get the super chat. But the thing about, y'all need a dispenser. The thing about a live stream is, yeah, it can be kind of a hassle sometimes. But yeah, he Action Kid, like New York streamer, came to San Francisco. I didn't watch any of his videos because they're pretty long. Go ahead. Because the videos are pretty long, and I wanted to, yeah, and I don't know, it's kind of like my city that I live in, so I didn't really watch it, you know. Let's actually go this way. I want to take you out through the Embarcadero Center, and then we can walk through this park. And then we can, yeah, let's go this way. So here's a McDonald's here, which is not that many McDonald's left in the city, yo. And I believe it's because McDonald's, I don't think people just eat McDonald's that much, and I also don't think McDonald's want to pay, because like for the employees, they're like really expensive. So that's why they don't have that many locations, from what I hear. But I wonder how McDonald's is doing with that whole automated. Oh, look at that thing up there. I wonder how McDonald's is doing with the whole like automated McDonald's they got in Texas. That sounds kind of radical. I would imagine they would put it in a place like LA, New York pretty soon, because LA, New York are the places with, or especially in New York, they got a lot of stores, but it's also a big expense in New York. So yeah, we're gonna go to Embarcadero Center. We're gonna do some walking around and walking through.
Okay.
We'll go through one. I think Embarcadero 1 will get us there. Embarcadero 1. Oh my gosh, guys. Just recently I was over in Treasure Island. I haven't went to Treasure Island in a little bit. But let me tell y'all something. They have built so much stuff over in Treasure Island. And what I mean by built stuff, like they've built a couple buildings, right? But what they've really done is they've made like so many bike lanes. They've made it so like bicycle accessible. Like it's really mind blowing. Like I can't wait to go over there, you know, go over there and make a video. Like I was there recently, but it was kind of one of those things where like I was there, but then I was like in a hurry. And, you know, I got to see it, but I, you know, couldn't really film it because, like I said, I was in a hurry. But it was really, really cool. And now we're gonna go just a couple blocks above ground. I have to figure out how to get on the other side. This is Embarcadero Center. It's Embarcadero Center 1. When we cross over, we'll be in at 2, and then you keep going 3, 4. This used to be a movie theater right here. It's closed. Hopefully it'll open up soon. When I say soon, I don't mean like next week. I mean hopefully it'll open up in the future. And the reason why I say that is this area is supposed to be a there is talks to turn this into a housing, because these are office buildings now. But they're actually really, really cool office buildings, because they have like shopping underneath. And each of the Embarcadero Centers, there's like, you know, shopping and there's restaurants and stuff like that. So if they made this housing, this would be a really cool place to live because you would have so much stuff like down below. You would have like basically like a shopping mall down below. I think this is the way we go. So this would be a really cool place to stay. But it would cost probably a lot of money to make this housing because it was built back in the day and this thing don't have a lot of windows either. Nowadays in the city, a huge selling point is stuff like windows and the view, you know? And yeah, you would definitely get some cool views in this building, but as we get farther away from the building, I'll show you some of the views. No, some of the windows, and the windows are like really small here. All right, so this is a Friday morning in San Francisco. This used to be a place where it was always traffic at this hour, you know? You would see some people on the street, but like right now I see 1, 2, 3 people. I guess someone's in a car, 4 people. 5 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the person in the car, 5. So it's like, some people say it's a ghost town. Some people say it's not a ghost town. So, I don't know, you be the judge. I'm not here to judge anyone or judge anything, but yeah, it kind of looks like a ghost town. This guy's like totally like watching me over here. I don't know, maybe it's my outfit or maybe it's something else. I mean, my outfit's pretty wild. Look at this outfit right now. Belly out, I don't know. I definitely get a lot of weird looks when I walk around the city dressed like this. But this is the way to dress, yo, especially on these nice days. Stunning out here. You gotta show off your stomach, dude. How else are you gonna work it out? You gotta show it off to work it out, right? 1 Maritime or 300 Clay. So we'll walk through. That street we just went under was Clay Street. So we just, we'll go over Washington here. This is kind of weird because this is all on the 2nd level. Feels like we're on the ground, but we're not on the ground. This is the ground, but we're not on the ground. The ground is right over here. And when I used to do like streaming, like live streaming, this place is always really fast because it's a cell phone tower. So I always have good service there. So now we got another block. This here is Washington. There's definitely more people on this street. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Person over here. Yeah, there's like 6 people on this street. Yeah, I mean, I would say that's busy. There's 1, 2, 3 people over here. Yeah, dude, it's definitely not a ghost town. Like, the city's busy. It's like back to life, yo. It's thriving. Like I said, this is kind of early in the morning on a Friday. So, you can't really expect it to be too busy. Maybe I should go over to the not financial district. Maybe I should go to Fisherman's Wharf. There'll probably be some action going on there, but I don't know. It feels like a sleepy Friday. That is what it feels like. It's a sleepy Friday. So quiet. These are actually really cool places to stay. They're cool places because they're right in the middle of downtown. But I would actually not stay here if I was moving. No, I would not stay here. I would love to. But these buildings don't have sprinklers. And that's why I wouldn't stay there. I mean, a high-rise with no sprinklers kind of sounds like a disaster. So over here, we're just like, you know, going block after block without getting on the ground here. But over here, this is Washington Street. And that's the ground down there. That's where we came from. That's the Embarcadero building that I was talking about, the windows and how, you know, nowadays a big selling point for buildings is a view. So in a building like this, I could see them doing maybe like a loft type setup. But in these buildings, these old buildings, the way that they're built in a way that would make it very difficult to convert. I mean, you could do it. You could do anything with, you know, if the price is right. But they're just kind of difficult to convert, you know? I mean, I'm sure they'll figure out something. I'm sure, you know, they got planners that'll make the best use of the space. But, like, you know, they have to add a lot of plumbing. Because in office buildings, they don't have that much plumbing. Because you don't really need to. Does this work? No, it doesn't. Oh, yeah, it does. Okay. Let's get out of here. Let's go along the Embarcadero now. Yes, something told me I need to go make an in real life video today because in real life videos are great. I don't know, but lately I've been kind of busy. I've been working on a couple other projects, so I haven't been online much. I haven't been making reels. I need to get back into making reels, you know, because reels are the way to go. Well, they're not necessarily the way to go, but they can get a short message across pretty simply versus like making a whole video. And a lot of times, like, I want to make a video, but I just don't because I'm just doing something else, or, you know, I'm just busy. Something else that's been very controversial in the city that people have been talking about a lot is paying for parking. So now they're getting rid of meters, and they're doing this thing where, like, you pay by license plate. I don't exactly know how that works. I don't know if that means that if you park, it drives by and it reads your license plates and you pay. Like, I don't know exactly how it works. Or maybe you use an app and then you punch in your license plate number. Yeah, I don't exactly know how it works, but it sounds confusing. It sounds like something else they're trying to hit us with. Something else that they're talking about is paying to park on Sundays. This is something that people have been really upset about because that guy just got a ticket. It's something that people are really upset about because they gave free parking on Sundays, right? And now they're like, they want to take that away. And in some neighborhoods, they're trying to charge from parking from 6 to 10, which is, once again, they're just taking away again, right? Because if you're going to start charging from 6 to 10, it's like, yo, I can't wait. I can't get free parking after 6, because in some neighborhoods, a lot of neighborhoods, that's what people do is they wait till 6 and then they park. And that way they're good until, you know, the next morning at 6 a.m. they got to move their car, or they got to move their car at, you know, 8 a.m. or whatever time they got to move their car. But you mean to tell me, like, now you're going to make people pay? You know, once again, I get what's going on here. They're trying to just get people not to use cars as much. It's kind of like a tricky situation. It's kind of like the chicken or the egg thing. So what they're trying to do in the city is they're trying to push out cars, right? But to do that, you got to get people on public transportation, right? But then to do that, you got to have public transportation good, right? So it's like a mess. Like, public transportation kind of sucks, and then well, it depends on where you're going. It kind of sucks. These are a bunch of trees that fell over here. There's a bunch of trees I see still around. I'm just gonna walk through this grass. This is shortcut. Oh, it looks like this structure over here is closed. It's like huge art installation over here. It's a beautiful day. Yesterday was nice too. Let's go in the way of this art installation over here, because it looks pretty flat. Oh my gosh, I need to go back to the gym. I was into working out for a minute and then I kind of stopped. Like I just stopped. I got so busy with other things. I love to walk by here. I'm telling you, whenever I go by this thing, it always makes me have to pee afterwards. They say like water attracts water. And so I'll probably be in the video pretty soon after this. Whoa, there's like water coming down. Camera get wet? A whole bunch of green water. YOLO! Because I got Duck in there, sleeping. Maybe I shouldn't wake him. Alright, so this is one of the Hyatt hotels. I saw a drone view from this recently. It's pretty epic. Like just a top angle view. It's not a view that you used to seeing. I'm used to seeing it from the angle that I see it from now. I'm not used to seeing it from the top. I don't have a helicopter, you know. Sure is a nice day. It is gorgeous there. It feels great right now. It's supposed to get a little bit warmer. Another couple degrees. It's supposed to warm up. I saw all these beautiful palm trees, which I don't know if you guys know, but palm trees are not native to California. All of these palm trees are planted. I mean, whenever I tell people that, they're always like, really? And I'm like, yeah, you think these palm trees just perfectly just grew in all these like places? No, they're purposely planted there, just like most trees in the city are. They're planted there for a reason, because they're nice, they're beautiful, or they want to add a different vibe to the area. You know, this is going for that whole like tropical vibe. But San Francisco is not tropical at all, dude. But you find palm trees in the tropical regions. Now, palm trees can definitely grow in outside of their region, but they're not gonna naturally grow. They'll grow if they're planted and if they're taken care of, and if it, you know, if the temperature's right. But they're just not gonna just naturally grow. You know, they don't work like that. They gotta have ideal climate. And then also think about how cold it is in San Francisco. Like it's freezing in the summertime. You think a palm tree can grow here? Oh no. Not in that temperature. Well, anyway, I'm gonna wrap this video up because I told y'all I was gonna have to go to the toilet after going to that art installation. And there's a toilet right over here in the Ferry building. So yeah, that's what I got going on in this video. So I'm gonna wrap this one up. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching, and peace out, yo. Ow! Back with another in real life video.